Hey guys, okay, alright. You guys sit. Oh my god, am I gonna be able to do this? Sasha, sit. Sorry if you can hear the dogs, they follow me everywhere. There's also a cat sitting here right beside me. Whenever I'm outside, the animals just flock right to me. They just love being with people. So also sorry if you hear her panting in the background, just like if you have been watching my vlogs, you know that I'm staying at my boyfriend's parents' farmhouse, and I thought it's gonna be really suitable for me to make my why I went vegan video. I wanted to make this video for a while because a similar video to the one like I'm making right now actually made me want to go vegan. And if this is gonna inspire someone to look into veganism or just think about it more, then I'm gonna be really happy. So I'm just gonna start by saying that I was once a meat eater and I did not understand veganism at all. I actually didn't understand vegetarianism either. I would always say that, you know, I just love meat too much. It's so delicious. Why would anyone give that up? And, you know, if I'm gonna go vegetarian or vegan, it's not gonna change anything. Just one person doesn't change anything and all that blah, blah, blah. And I actually hear a lot of people say that, and I just understand that they're not really educated on the cause, just like I was. Also, I grew up in Ukraine and there's definitely not a lot of vegetarian people there. I seriously don't even think that there's any vegan people living in Ukraine. And my grandma actually had a farm with she had pigs, chickens, and rabbits, so it was always just a regular thing for me. Just, you know, everybody is doing it, we've been doing it for so long, and it just never seemed like a wrong thing to do. And I also considered myself an animal lover, although now I understand that it's kind of hypocritical to say that you love animals if you contribute to their suffering and eat them. And you might not agree with what I'm saying right now. I didn't agree certainly with what I'm saying right now when I was a meat eater, but once you educate yourself on the things that are happening, you will understand exactly what I'm saying. So actually what pushed me into veganism is kind of superficial. Like a lot of girls, I wanted to lose some weight and look good. I was always slim my whole life. I have pretty fast metabolism, so it was never hard for me to keep my weight. I didn't really have to exercise much. But as I started getting older and around 23, 24 years old, I definitely noticed some weight gain, especially around my hips, like my legs and my butt. It doesn't really go in my upper body, but it all goes in there. And also I started noticing a very like pronounced double chin growing on my face, which drove me insane. Especially when I would make YouTube videos, I really would notice it, and I really hated that. So I went into YouTube and Google and searched for diets, exercising, anything I could do to lose some weight. And I tried exercising, I tried eating less, nothing would really work, and it would make me even more discouraged because no matter how hard I tried, there would be no result. I also started noticing other things, and I feel like this happens to everyone. When you get older, again, your metabolism is not as fast anymore. You just can't get away with eating junk all the time. And I had some stomach problems, like almost like irritable bowel syndrome, where I couldn't sometimes even fall asleep at night because I could feel my stomach moving. It would hurt a lot. I would feel really kind of like groggy and like gross every time I ate something. I was really low on energy. I would sleep really late. I would sleep probably till like 11 o'clock. It was really hard for me to wake up in the morning, and I would always feel just so tired, very unenergized, very uninspired to do anything. And I did not like it at all. I felt like it was really dragging me down and not letting me, I don't know, just live to the full potential and do what I want to do. So finally I started looking more into nutrition, and I found a lot of information on YouTube. I watched a lot of transformation videos of people that lost a lot of weight when they went on the vegan diet, people that cured diseases when they went on the vegan diet. And at first I just thought it's kind of weird, and I didn't really think much of it. But because I was digging so much into veganism, it was suggesting me more and more vegan videos on all sorts of other topics. And it was not only about the weight loss. Now I was watching videos about the animal welfare and about the environmental issues. And I watched one girl talk about why she went vegan, and it was very similar to me, right? She was talking about how she was such a big meat eater and how she didn't think she would be able to do it, but once she did, it was so easy and so amazing. And I thought, if she did it, why can't I do it? So she listed a lot of documentaries in the description of her video, and I started watching them. I binge watched probably 6 or 7 documentaries. I will try to also link those documentaries that I watch in the description, so maybe if you are interested you can watch them. But I watched Veganize, Fork Over Knives, Farm to Fridge, Cowspiracy. I watched a bunch of Gary Yourofsky speeches, and watched some of the Freely's videos on how the food is made, and you know, how the sausages are made and all of that stuff, which grossed me out so much. And then finally I watched Earthlings. Earthlings is just such a strong documentary. It was the final push, and after I watched it, I just said to myself, I'm gonna go vegan. Earthlings is really hard to watch, and a lot of people don't want to watch it because of the violence and the graphic images that it contains. It shows you how the animals are exploited for the meat, the fur, the leather, how we use them to experiment on them, and just all sorts of just absolutely horrible things. And yes, it is very hard to watch, especially if you do love animals and if you care for them. But I made myself watch it because I knew that it's something that I have to do to understand why it is so important to stop contributing to these horrible industries. And I cried the whole time. The documentary is about an hour and a half, I think, and I seriously cried the whole time. My face looked so puffy and so red that when my boyfriend came home from work, he was really concerned about why I looked so horrible. But yeah, that, as I said, that documentary just was the last push that I needed to say, I'm not gonna eat meat anymore, I'm not gonna eat dairy or eggs, and I'm not gonna contribute or try not to contribute in any way to this horrible thing that's going on. And since then I have been an ethical vegan for almost a year, and that means that I obviously eat plant-based, so no meat, no dairy, no eggs, nothing derived from an animal like gelatin and other byproducts. I also do not buy any leather or fur products, and also I try to avoid anything that has any animal like fur, like Angora or the sheep fur, and also down. I have not bought any of these products. I try to be conscious when I'm shopping. Same goes for the makeup. I always try to look for cruelty-free makeup. I still have some of the makeup that I bought before I went vegan. I have some MAC products, and I have like a leather jacket that I still wear, that I bought about probably 2 years ago. But I'm definitely looking for a vegan alternative right now, and when I'm gonna find it, I'm just gonna give my leather jacket to someone because I kind of feel uncomfortable wearing it now. My boyfriend was really skeptical at first, and I think it's just harder for guys to be as compassionate as women are. That's why there's more women vegans than there are guys. And I guess there's that stigma of you know, vegan guys being considered kind of feminine and emotional, which is absolutely stupid. I think men that are vegan are more manly than the guys that are not, because they take action and they are not afraid of change, and they're not afraid to step up and do what's right. But still, I think women are just more nurturing by nature because they're gonna be future mothers, and we want to take care of all of the beings that can't really do it for themselves. So I just remember when I watched all of these terrible videos, all I wanted to do is help in any way possible that I can. Now when I talk about my boyfriend, what made him go vegan was actually watching Cowspiracy, and Cowspiracy is all about environmental issues. And if you guys didn't know about it, it's it absolutely blew my mind. But the animal farming is #1 contributor to a lot of things that's wrong with our planet right now. The dead sea zones, the deforestation, the global warming, the water wastage. There's so much that we're doing that's absolutely hurting our planet. So after we watched Cowspiracy, my boyfriend also decided to go vegan, which is amazing, and I'm so lucky to have such an amazing boyfriend. I know that there is a lot of couples where the guy just wouldn't go vegan because, you know, he just doesn't want to do it, and I'm just so thankful that I have such an amazing boyfriend, because it would be a lot harder for me to do it just by myself. After I went vegan, I noticed a lot of changes. First of all, my energy level went crazy up. I remember I was waking up at 7 a.m. in the morning every single day because I was just so full of energy. I think my body was so used to the crap that I was feeding it that when I actually gave it the fruit and the vegetable that it needed, it just was bursting out of energy. It was amazing. I felt so great, and then I knew that this is gonna be the diet that I'm gonna hopefully have for the rest of my life. Another thing that I noticed is that I didn't have any stomach issues. All of it went away, and I still to this day I don't have any stomach issues whatsoever. The food is so light and filling and just great that when you eat it, you never have that like groggy feeling of just, you know, you're like, I ate so much like greasy food, I'm just gonna die and like fall asleep right now. It never happens to me now, ever, and I can eat as much food as I want. It's amazing. I find myself actually really falling in love with food like I never did before, and it's crazy to me that people say that vegan food is disgusting or is boring or is like weird. Vegan food is absolutely amazing. It made me fall in love with cooking even more. I think it's so much fun trying out new things and figuring out the recipes. It's mind-boggling to me that people that have never tried it have such strong opinions about vegan food. I seriously cannot find anything negative about the vegan lifestyle. I think the only thing that was actually negative were the people around me and their opinions on me being vegan. You know, a lot of people mock veganism and make fun of it, and I understand that people are just not educated, they don't know what they're talking about, but it kind of brings me down sometimes. But I just keep myself positive with watching more vegan videos on YouTube. There's actually this one channel called Plant-Based News, and they always talk about either someone going vegan or some kind of vegan activist doing something amazing for the community, and I love watching those videos. It just keeps me really positive and keeps me kind of strong into my belief that what I'm doing is great. And now finally, on the weight loss, yes, I did lose some weight, and I'm not the only one that noticed it. My mom, my aunt, my boyfriend, everyone noticed that I look way better, and I feel like I just feel more confident too, not just because I lost some weight, but because I've been feeling so positive lately. A lot of people say that the veganism changed their life completely, and I totally agree. I know it sounds kind of ridiculous, but it's true. It makes you so much more positive and open and happy. And that's why I want to share this message with you guys, because it made such an amazing impact on my life. I want you guys to be happy as well. Don't be afraid of the change. It might be the best decision that you have ever made. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you would like to see more videos on veganism. I would love to make those videos for you guys. Also, there's going to be more recipes coming to this channel, so stay tuned, be positive, and keep it carved. Bye!